Hey everyone, it's Tracy, and happy Friday! Yay! I have a little T90 haul to share, and if I have time, I might have a layout to share with you as well. But I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. I stopped by Archivers yesterday, and I picked up a couple of little things. I had a coupon that I could use in there, so I wanted to go ahead and use it before it expired. So while I was in there, I went ahead and I picked up some of the Snap page protectors, and these were $3.99. And I did find out today that Michaels is also selling the Snap collection now, and they were exactly the same price. So these are the 3x4 and 4x6 pocket pages. And I don't have a snap album. I'm going to be incorporating these into my larger 12x12 3-ring binder, and just to add a little extra element, a little interest to make things a little bit, more interesting. Um, and then while I was there, they had their scrapbook adhesive tape runners, buy one get one free. So I picked up. Um, I mean, everybody uses adhesive. This one, and this is just they're both the permanent. And then this is the one that has the little dots on it. And I'm finding that when I'm cutting things out with a silhouette that have um, small areas and very intricate, my glue pen, by the time I get to the end of it, the beginning of it is already dried out. So I thought I would try this. I've seen a lot of people use the dot adhesives to do that. So I'm going to try that. While I was there, I went and I picked up, they have these now, which I was really kind of excited. I've been wanting to try the Hero Arts, the midtones and the shadow inks, and I don't have any. Well, I do now, but they have this little multi-pack. They're the little cubes, and they were a little pricey in my opinion, but I wanted to try them to see before I committed to buying a bunch of pads. These were $11.99 for the four of them, and I've already, tried them out to see how I like them, and I'm in love with them. And I just stamped them out with just a stamp, and these are the colors that came out, and they are beautiful. These things are like so incredibly juicy, and I don't know if it's just because they're new or what, but I was very, very, very impressed with this ink. And so I'm probably going to go ahead and start weeding out my other ink pads, with the exception of my distress inks, because they are totally different. I have some of the Jenny Bolin ink pads, and various different ones like that. And I think I'm going to get rid of them because I was just so impressed with the quality of this ink and how it stamped. And I mean, I'm just really impressed. So I have like, I don't have a ton of the Jenny Bolin pads. I think I've got like maybe 6 or 7. And in the beginning, I liked them, but the more that I've stamped with them, I'm really not that impressed with them. So I'll have to find something to do with those. So anyway, this was at Archivers, and the 4 cubes that you can try. They do have they had like 3 different sets. They had like some neutral tones, and I guess those would be like the shadow inks. I'm still not, I'm not really sure what the difference is between mid-tone and shadow. So, and these are dye ink. But they had this one, and then they had a neutral packet, and then they had one that had, I know there was a tomato in it, and there may have been more of a dark green color, like an olive color, and then the 2 other colors I can't remember. But instead of going and getting another pack like this, with the other colors, I think I'm going to go ahead and slowly invest in the regular size pads. So try these if you haven't. This is some serious ink. And then oh, I picked up 2 sheets of this, the Heidi Swapp, the color pop paper, and I want to play around with this weekend. I just got the black and white one, and then the gray and white stripe. And this is like uber heavy. This is like some really heavy cardstock. So, and I guess it has to be because you're putting inks, and you're getting it wet. So I guess it has to have some substance to it. So I'm actually going to be working on a really cool project this weekend, and so that's why I have these. And I know you had heard in one of my, if you watch my videos, a couple of videos back maybe, I talked about wanting to possibly get the paper pad, the Sugar Chic paper pad, but I was hesitant because there are some patterns in there. There are more patterns in there that I probably wouldn't use versus the ones that I would use. And so I just really couldn't bring myself to pay the money for something that I would probably only use a few sheets out of it. So I actually had went to Archivers to see if they had any of the singles, of the ones that I liked. And right now, these were the only two that I found as far as the color pop, but they have the newer line in, and I cannot remember that line to save my life, but it's more pastel tones, and I was really drawn to the bolder colors of the other collection. So what I did today, I went to Michael's on my way home from work, and I just picked this up because I thought it was really pretty, and I'm kind of I'm leaning with these colors for my room in here, and more of like the black and the white and the teal, kind of like a Tiffany color theme, but really no theme because I don't have the money to theme out my room. But I love that color anyway. So, um, and so I went in there and they had of course, they have the Heidi Swapp stuff in there. Okay. And I went in there thinking, okay, I can't find the singles. Let's just go ahead and buy the paper pad. I've got a coupon, it'll be like $11.99 or something like that. And then when I got there, they had it. I had it in my hand, and then I started looking through all the other Heidi Swapp stuff, and I had a different idea come across. So anyway, I picked up the memory files, and I know you guys have probably seen these. These are not new, and I actually picked up the smaller one, and then these are the regular size ones. Like I said, these are not new, but I've been looking at some projects. Sorry for the crinkle. I'm looking at some projects that were done with these, and I'm really, really, really intrigued with it. And I kind of like, I have the best of both worlds here. I can actually, a lot of these little folders are exactly what I was drawn to. Some of them not, but um, I'll show you, but I'll show them to you. But these are, let's see, does it say a size? It does not have a size on there. These are just the smaller ones. But if I, let's see. These are probably 7.5 by 5.5. Um, so they're just little regular file folders, and the insides are, printed as well. And so I have seen lots of cool projects with making, I guess you would say, a mini album or a book out of these, which is my intention. I'll coordinate the two different sizes together, and along with the color pop paper using as an embellishment as well. But I'm really intrigued to try it out and see. They did have some stickers, the label stickers that would fit up in here, and they're shaped just like these. Some of them have this little, I don't even know what that's called, but they had that shape, and then some of them were the ovals like that. But okay, here's another one. Very feminine, pretty. And I like that, the insides are either a solid or very subtle pattern. I'm not sure if I showed that one or not. I think I did. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that the papers inside the collection are identical to this. As much as I would want to say that I love this, I'm not a big fan of animal print per se. It's cute. I can take it in small doses. So this is a small dose for me. I could not do a full sheet. And the zebra as well. I mean, the zebra is cute. I can take it in small doses. If I was much younger, I would probably be drawn to it. This one here is probably one of my favorites. I love that. And the inside. So I figure between the larger ones and the smaller ones that you can incorporate inside these, you can make a really cute book. And so that's the project I'm going to be working on this weekend. And I also went ahead and I picked up the banners. And like I said, I know that this is not new stuff. This is old, but I think that Heidi Swapp is making a comeback with this. So I'm gonna I'm going to be playing with this weekend. I think I have a few minutes. I'll go ahead and do my share really quick. I did a layout a couple of, well, actually last weekend. And this is a layout. I had to do it pretty quickly because I wanted to document the memories of my daughter's visit with me, and I absolutely love this. This is the paper line is from the Studio Calico Darling Dear, and yeah, everything on here is from that. I did a lot of sewing on here. I don't know if you can see it, but actually the back side you can see all the stitching. I've got a glare going on. Yeah, you can see a lot of the stitching that I did, but I had to share that. This here is a Studio Calico, not Studio Calico. This one piece of paper is not Studio Calico. This is from the Lucky Charm collection, but I thought it went really well with it. But I was going to say that the die cut is from the Silhouette, not Studio Calico. And I've seen a lot of people use this one, but I absolutely love that. And I just took some of the wood veneers up here and did some little star elements up here. I did some distressing on all of my papers, and I took um, the Heidi Swapp Color Shine, and I did a few drops, but I don't know if you can see it. I just ran it around the edges of it, kind of like you would an ink pad. And where I had distressed it, it kind of soaked into the paper, so I thought that was really cool. And I have another little element over here with the veneers. And over here, this is one of the little tiny doilies that you can get in the Michael's $1.50, $2 bin. This is one of my handmade flares that I've been playing with, and some more stars. Another veneer here. And then out of the Silhouette studio, I had a library pocket, so I cut it out of the paper. And then that's where I've got my journaling right there. So I'm really, really happy with the way this turned out. And I hope you enjoy it. And I'm hoping to come back maybe later on this weekend and show you my Heidi Swap project that I'm working on. So I hope everyone has a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.